No, absolutely. After looking at the love and response that coming, our way on social media or otherwise, I know for sure that this would not have disappointed at the box office, for the producers or for any of us. People like to slot you and mold you into different, roles in the industry. I've never let people mold me into one form. I've always tried, if you see my body of work of the past, different bits. I've never shied away from trying new things. Indra Kumar sir or Indra sir also trying to say something so special. I mean, whenever that film comes out, it's too early to talk about the content of it, but it's a lovely slice of life film with a lovely message and heart in the end.
Firstly, said welcome to Pinkvilla. It's lovely having you here, and congratulations on Shershaah. It is spectacular. The film is genuinely a landmark film of your career. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that, and I just feel this is the best reaction that we could get for a film like Shershaah, and I'm happy that people are seeing the film and understanding what we're trying to portray.
Correct. So said my first question to you is, I know for a fact that you have been involved in Shershaah from the word go, and you have brought everything together. Could you tell us about the journey of from the scratch of how you brought the project together and got everything together basically?
Yes, so this project came to me when I was shooting Gentleman, which was about 5 years ago, and Shabir Boxwala, our producer, co-producer, came with the family. I met Vishal Batra, Captain Vikram Batra's twin brother first, to understand him, and then I met his father, and then I met the mother. I went to their house. So in any film, especially in a film like this, the casting was most important because, of course, it's a film based on Captain Vikram Batra. So I think that's where the story begins. That I feel today extremely lucky that that meeting happened, because that snowballed into everything. Me being a part of this film today and playing Shershaah. But that being said, when I heard the film, it took about a year and a half with a complete different production house and a different team and a different script. It was not really culminating into something which I was personally satisfied with, or I felt the way it needs to be told, or the content that's in it. Because it's extremely challenging to put just 2 hours of put everything of someone's life in just 2 hours. So I remember taking permission after a year and a half, 2 years from Vishal Batra, that if you allow me, I would love to get this film made in the best possible way, and I would want to take it to Dharma Productions, because I feel they bring in a sense of quality. And at that time, Dharma Productions had not signed a biopic. And I had taken the script and idea to them, and it snowballed into a very interesting team of getting Sandeep Srivastava as the writer. Through Sandeep, we got Vishnu Vardhanji, to make his first Hindi debut.
Yeah.
And after that, we got Kiara to play Dimple's role. So it's been a very long, gruesome journey for me. A lot of changes, but luckily I've been the constant, and because I just feel extremely passionate about this story to be told, especially to the youth. And today, getting this kind of love and response is very emotional for me, and it's the most valuable thing that I own today. It's like gold for me today to get this kind of love, and I think this will motivate me for years to come, for all the films in the future, that I have to give in this much to get this much in return.
Correct. And like you said, the script underwent a lot of changes over the period of time, since the word go. How difficult or easy is it for you as an actor, as well as the script writers, to get a script right when you're making a biopic, because there's so much that happens in a person's life. So how is the process to zero in on the instances that you want to bring on the screen? Because it's just 2.5 hour of film, but the life spanned for 25 years, and there's so much that happened in it. So could you take us through that process and the challenges faced in that?
I think so. That was the biggest challenge from word go. When you meet the family, when you speak to his comrades, There is so much that Captain Vikram Batra's life has that is so memorable. Whether it's in his commando training, whether it's his school, him being a table tennis champion, whether it's his friends there. So we could not, find a route in the first couple of years how to enter the story, which way to narrate it, and I think that took the maximum number of time. And now finally, full credit to Sandeep Srivastav and Vishnu Vardhan, our director, Sandeep, our writer, to find a more concise version of his story where we obviously not giving you every detail of his life, but we are highlighting every aspect of his personality, which we thought that will connect, for you to understand the soldier that he become. Whether it's the love story, what he felt like, he was so unabashedly filmy and charming with his girlfriend at that time and fiance, or whether how he used to behave in front of his parents and family to give them a news कि मुझे मर्चेंट नेवी ज्वाइन करना है, मैं तो ये कर लूंगा, उनको भी पटाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं बड़े प्यार से, or whether how he dealt with his comrades. So that process, we had to go through various versions of the script. Sandeep Srivastav did a lot of research, met a lot of people, in the armed forces, took their interviews to gauge कि sir उस time पे क्या क्या हुआ था. Vishal Batra, his twin brother, been a big part of giving us in that information and research. So I think it stemmed from a lot of research, and filmmaking is a very, very weird process. There are so many hands involved in this one dish that we try to make, that you're just hoping that everyone's energies and intention match. And I think that's what's so special about Shershaah, that everyone involved, their intentions were really to give this film that sense of respect and show it with good heart and emotion, and that really matched. So we're really blessed to have this version, finally, which the audience is seeing and finally giving so much love.
And there is this common thing that I have read on social media about Shershaah, is that it was a theatrical experience. And everyone from the trade, be it the exhibitors, distributors whom I have spoken to, they are like, this was a big miss for the cinema hall, because this would have got a lot of audience back, and it might have been your biggest losser as well in terms of box office. Are you a little disheartened with the fact that it has come on OTT? Because there is so much potential in terms of theatrical business that the film had.
No, absolutely. After looking at the love and response that coming, our way on social media or otherwise, I know for sure that this would not have disappointed at the box office, for the producers or for any of us. But that being said, we were ready last July to release. We had a release date, had a poster. We were ready this July and announced it to have a release. We of course shot it keeping the big screen in mind, the big landscape, that action that we shot there. But this is the new norm, guys. I mean, this for a change. I mean, a year and a half to wait for a film which is ready is a long time, and we felt that today, if this year we would have released, we possibly would not have gotten full capacity of our screens, which would not do justice to the film. So to complete justice to the film, we decided that let us bring it to everyone's homes. You can watch it with your family. People can watch it with their family at home in the comfort of their homes. So that was the endeavor. I think it's the most safest way and the most practical way today to make sure that your film reaches everyone. I think the reach we would have gotten, we have gotten with Amazon Prime Video is nothing close to what we would have gotten with the theaters.
And sir, there is this strong buzz within the industry that you are looking to explore the intense space more after Marjawa and now Shershaah. Is there any particular reason for you to slip into that space?
I mean, see, people like to slot you and mold you into different roles in the industry. I've never let people mold me into one form. I've always tried, if you see my body of work of the past, different bits. I've never shied away from trying new things. So I wouldn't say that this is one zone that I want to concentrate on, but I think I would love to be part of films which are inspirational, which are close to reality, which remind you, which you can relate to, and possibly learn something from that film, whether it's a sacrifice of love, whether it's sacrifice for the country. whether it entertains you in a fun way. So I think, though personally as a moviegoer, I do like action movies. So maybe action thrillers as a moviegoer. But as an actor, like even what I'm doing in the future, there is a thriller, but there's also a fun slice of life film with Indra Kumar that I'm doing. So yeah, I think it varies. It's about getting convinced. I think that's what's also Shershaah's taught me that the fact that I'm so convinced by Captain Vikram Batra's life and story that it needs to be told. I'm all charged up, and it took so long to be told. I think I need to feel the same for every script, whether it's a comedy film, whether it's a murder mystery, or whether it's an action film. So it's not about sticking to one genre, but really finding that essence of that story.
And last couple of questions. You are entering the world of Indra Kumar, and thank God. How has that world been? Because he has his own world of cinema. Of course, there's Ajay Devgan as well over there, but yeah.
Yes, so as you were speaking, that's something that I'm so excited about. That's Indra Kumar sir or Indra sir also trying to say something so special. I mean, whenever that film comes out, it's too early to talk about the content of it, but it's a lovely slice of life film with a lovely message and heart in the end. It's a fictitious fantasy film that is unlike his earlier works as well. So I think people will be surprised that Indra sir is doing that. It's a lovely message of the film, which I love films with great messaging in the end. And it's me and Ajay sir coming together for the first time in a fun film like that. So it's a lot of first in that film, and I think people will be surprised. It's also something fresh and new. I'm enjoying exploring that bit. We are still shooting the film, so hopefully by next year we should be ready for release.
And one last question: has your script selection pattern changed in any way through the pandemic?
Definitely. I like the process of writing. I think all heroes are built from first writing. The thought, the intention. I feel if yes, the intention was to always concentrate. Now after Shershaah, maybe even much more. To concentrate on those content of writing and hopefully find that one peg, which can inspire people. What is the film trying to say? I think it's not changed, but I feel that's always been constant. But now when people are seeing an end result like Shershaah, it'll be easier, to show them as to what I mean and what the intention behind me doing the film is.
And are you open for OTT? Like OTT series, because a lot of actors are doing it.
Again, of course. I think, we've all in lockdown seen so much content on OTT. This is my OTT debut with a film, and it's Amazon original, and it's got the kind of response I've got from people all over the world. Every continent, people are sending love online and sending you snippets and noticing such small detail thing because they can at home. So it's a great experience. Yes, if I find a character, which is very interesting, which I don't get to do in movies and I get to do in OTT series, I'll be very excited, of course.
Thank you so much, Sid. It was lovely talking to you and looking forward to all the other films, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I'm really happy you and your family enjoyed the film. And thank you so much. It was a lovely chat. Thank you.